Wine was not for the sin. And so to resolve them all of them never left behind. If it was the future, I guess we took it back to passing wine. The wine was not for the sin. To be drunken then, to understand who's stunking in. You was coming around sunken in. German before you knew and chew and see and understand no truancy, no school to skip and see. Like my Louis, like I didn't knew how I do. And one didn't have a trouble too, like a professor knew. Had to answer a question for you level 2. You level 2 to be crossing in. Never gave up on the cross, ever never win. If I did, never then, never didn't unfoul to undersell. If you're not a part of art, I guess it wasn't underwear. Looking like a food alone. If you had to go and looking under an Egyptian tomb, you couldn't even make a ooh. You ain't even seen a You couldn't even make a new. Looking like you hung to be wrong to be slung through. Those problems that you live in, walking through the slums too. The slums near the bums, petty with the homie crumbs. Homie didn't pick it up enough and he had to see the bums. Dum. Looking like the bass one of the only thing beating up the drum. And here's the heroine again, trying to poke your business, cause they had a gambling hand in hand. The married in came around to see what hood was married in. Then they mad, looking like they want a king of her. The O to D, they want a king of her. Hear it, listen, go and see. And look for wise men, see if they was talking gold and frankincense, smelling good like you ain't heard me since. Hermes had to go and say, we're saying that in a way. So we walk away. God still make a way. Before we couldn't go straight. Even on the Sabbath day, Jesus still found lost straight. Never words of pray. But if it was words you say, you better heard and say, because they all before God before you had to hear and say. Hurry saying, what you talking, what you saying, you was speaking, barely talking like you eating, you ain't even really preaching, you ain't seen no rap off pastor. Going in and you rapping slow and crazy, sound like a disaster. You ain't even going faster, and even if you seen the master, you gon' still looking like you have nothing to say was after when, what was planning going in, before you get on where you at, I guess we have a plan again to know and see before you go and plan and be. Time is out and ticking, still a praying, seeing Cardi B, time to see, looking like in time to see, you ain't see me take off, I ain't go off yet, even if my set went off, and if it was off the beat, I guess it's off that topic, guess I'm on those topics, I guess you stayed on profit, I guess you read with no honor, I guess you got with no honor, I guess I gotta get it, you ain't even got Scott's on honor. And that's just off the paper, Toledo, to let it go, we gotta be where we go. And then we go to fly to Polo Nation, voting looking like who's Poet Nation, pour it out for those who pick up all the bottles that's not even full, halfway empty, dog. And if it's half the empty, go to simply, come to go to fade, to go to get the code before you got your arm and throw it straight. You throwing like 50 said he was at a game, in a way, all the first one, home, never came back to see why and one. And why and one, and if I didn't, I guess there's no reason to ask why, and you ain't know that you didn't. But I just let you count your wins up, whole game. Finish off where I didn't have the propane. To gas you up and say he's going, man, and finish saying. You finish with you later on and now and spit a game. Spit a game like your girl just float and kid a game. On my shit again, and I ain't even have to tell you get it, man. Get it, man, like you didn't know. She was bad, she was still bad. Backwards, you was sad. Bad to be sad though. Looking like you mad later on, look what she had though. And your ex left you O's. You was flipping off your shows. You was going crazy, gotta get it off for the flow. The flow is clean, you ain't walking clean path, plus your dirty dream. Woke you up to get half of what was 30 scenes. Before you heard, before you were, before you stirred scene. Wanna see this big fall. Looking like you make the team, looking like you walking team. Blood, brain, part, limb, all on thin. You ain't even know though. Then you say who got what a burner for. You ain't even learn though. If I had to churn, what's the earn for? Keep blow. Now you wanna say no, blow to be flat though. Now you wanna why though? Ask a question, no reason, no response to be motto. Looking like no response and no reason lotto. Gotta get a cash kick up a little lotto. A lot though, it live though, it kicked though. What it hit for? She came around, you already know she quit for. And now you wanna know where the employer go. And if she work it out, she jerk it out, she jerk it out, she smirking out, she smirk, she out, she looking like she lurk, she out, she looking like she out, she out. Pick her up, she out, she out. And then you go back to slouchy slouch, she looking like you working, try to still work it out. You wanna go and get it later on and never move out. She wanna get it with you sometimes, but she never leave out. She leaving out to go to breathe like the tree. Then she wanna fall for me and later on all C after L. Never had to fall well. Did up, then fall. Looking like no sound off. No sound to be saying what was heard. If a tree falls in the woods, nobody's around. What was the words? You heard what was hers. She had what was hers. She get what she deserved. She wanna get a curve. A curve is looking like what's on the currency. Me on the parents. And now she see me and she want me to see her parents. Even if they already knew where I was, I know I heard, I know, okay, I do, I know, I say, I didn't do it, no, okay, and if I do, no, okay. No, okay, saying you was mad, you sound like you was mad at what you sound, you saying you ain't doing nothing, sound you saying it's something to be done in the play, looking like you saying you was mad, listening anyway.